Boruto episode 20. So the 7th Hokage and the Scarlet Spring arc has finally started in Boruto, and again, this arc is one of my favorites so far within the Boruto kind of storyline, considering that I love Sarada and Sasuke, and because of how important I think that this arc is to the Naruto Next Generation story. So for me, even though all this stuff is basically, I've seen all this stuff in the manga, it's still fresh to watch it and actually see voice acting with these characters, because I think that the voice acting actually adds a new level of understanding and a new level of enjoyment when you're watching something being translated from manga to anime. Just like things get soundtracks when they're put in anime, it brings out more emotion from the scenes, and then the characters, you can actually hear them speak. So I think that after people actually watch this in the Boruto series, they will understand what I meant about certain things in this arc, kind of hinting at where the series is going in terms of there being like kind of genetic modification going on within the ninja world. So I definitely think after people see this, they're gonna be like, yo, it makes sense now. They're kind of leaning into the whole genetically modified type of thing, because we have Mitsuki, we have Shin, and all the other motherfuckers, so we actually see this in full effect. I do want to point out that the little Shin's voice kind of surprised me, because I wasn't expecting such like a little kid ass voice. Like, I don't know why I didn't expect the little kid's voice, but when I read the manga, I didn't imagine the smaller Shin's voice as sounded like a kid, because I don't know why. I guess it was just because he was evil or some shit, but it kind of surprised me and it made me just like fascinated. But I definitely want to see more of the kid Shin and the adult Shin. I think they're interesting per se to watch. They're kind of unique villains, so I just want to see more of them. And definitely seeing Sasuke appear in this episode was dope. Like, I loved seeing adult Sasuke anytime I can, and I actually can't wait for the Sasuke versus adult Shin fight, because in the manga it looks so cool. Like, there's so much going on and it was so dope. So I can't wait for the next couple weeks where it kind of actually ramps up, and I can't wait for them. Probably next week is gonna be lit regardless, but I just can't wait. Y'all probably gonna tell me to shut up, but I know I say this a lot. but I love how they're implementing all the side stories into the whole Boruto collective Next Generation story, because everything feels so much more in place than it was before, when we just randomly got these side stories and guidance. But now they're actually filling it into the Boruto story. We're getting the character story, we're getting connected to the characters, and then they're throwing in these events where they actually fit and make sense, and we have an attachment to the character after watching them for so many months since Boruto started, whenever it did start. But now that we've been watching these characters, it kind of makes it feel more homier. The characters feel just more, you just feel more connected to the characters. So overall, episode 20, I definitely enjoyed it, and I also enjoyed how Shin talked about Naruto, the 7th Hokage. He was like, yo, he's regarded as one of the greatest ninja of his time, and he was saying how he was saying Shin was looking through the little minion eye, and he was saying how, yo, this is dope that I get to see one of the greatest ninja of his time in battle. Like, he was fascinated by Naruto. So that definitely, like, when you think about it, when Naruto was a scrub, like, you looking back and now you're like, wow, we got people saying he's the best ninja of his time, and people love watching Naruto fight. So it's definitely dope to see the characters evolve, and now that there's a next generation, it just opens up a lot of stuff like that. So appreciate it. If you watched the video, leave your comments down below. What was your favorite part of this episode? Because there was definitely something that had to be a favorite part of this episode. Episode 20 lit. I can't wait for the rest of this arc. AnimeAnalyst, Young Jiggy Ninja, I'm out of this bitch. Peace.